Boom. We in the gym. Welcome to EJ's Gym. A guide to elevate your mindset. Yo, conversations with EJ's Gym. I got my boy on the line. I let him introduce himself.
What's good, man? What's good, EJ? Happy to be here.
Uh-huh.
My name is Chevin Pace, from Miami, Florida, coming out, representing, them Rockets, green and white, you know,
Woo!
Akron Zip alumni, Matt champion,
Huh?
that's what it is.
That's what's up, man. Hey, you been following them Central boys, man?
Yeah, man, them boys just did 46 zip.
46 zips, another state championship, dog.
Yeah, man.
Them boys doing their thing, man. Hey, I have a
They proud of 'em.
legendary linebacker. Anybody from the crib, anybody from Miami, they know about that lineup. They know about them boys. They know about them rock boys. I know them young boys doing their thing right now, but you guys set it off. Our group, we set it off. Even before that, you know what I'm saying? We had legends even way before
Yeah.
our young guys doing their thing right now who set the foundation for us. You know what I mean? So this is a
Agree with you,
legend.
man.
You know what I mean? That number 10.
Started probably like, ninth grade. Ninth grade, I was one of them guys who was like really not sure about football as far as am I able to play with the green and white on and get on the field and actually do something because
Right.
you get on that field, everybody big, everybody fast, and they got big names, and you don't got no name, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like it was a real adventure for me
Mm-hmm.
because I got a chance to like come up under some real great guys that set the tone,
Mm-hmm.
and I could say like you got Craig Harvey, you got Hans, Champ,
Mm-hmm.
Leon, all of the linebackers before me, all them guys, showed me the way. So it's like when I got a chance to get on the field, it was really just me. They was like playing through me, but they gave me all the experience that I need to wear that green and white real well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what was do you remember your first game?
My first game was like JV ninth grade. I always had heart, man. I was always a go getter, so it was fun for me. I was knocking them out, man. Every game I was trying to knock them out, because I'm you practice with the varsity and then you go down to JV. So I moved up after my ninth grade season, and we went to varsity, and
Mm-hmm.
then that 10th grade year, I'm on varsity, and coach had a rule of cutting your dreads. I didn't want to cut my hair,
Oh, uh-huh.
so because it was like some guys didn't cut their hair, but I'm a young guy, so I ain't never proved myself on varsity yet. So I had the older guys who had more seniority than me, so they had more leeway not to cut their hair. So, but I'm looking at them not cutting their hair, so I'm like, I ain't gonna cut my hair either. And next thing you know, I'm not playing no more. So I'm gonna go back down to JV. So I did another year on JV
Mm-hmm.
and got moved back up to varsity.
Mm-hmm.
My junior and my senior, that's when everything went down.
Mm-hmm.
You was just you made a big impact, man. We ain't win state,
I know.
but everything we did today, it shows. How they
Right.
beating everybody 46 zip, and that we made that on the regular, and the
Right.
tradition still rolling,
Right.
man.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, man. I think about that season all the time, man, because I know in my heart we had a state championship team. We didn't make it happen. I wish we didn't take. They didn't take those games, man. That season would have been a whole different ball game, and we wouldn't have got Plantation, even though we still should have beat Plantation.
Yeah,
Oh man, you still think about that?
man. I think about it all the time. Like when I see them winning state, it's like I kind of live through them, but I
Mm-hmm.
know we trying to make it to state. It's like we got cheated, man, and we did everything that it took to be a championship team, man.
Yeah.
We did everything it took.
You remember that Dilla game too? I remember that game, man. I remember those refs running off the field, man. We still had time, man. Nuke made that big catch, man. Yeah, what?
Man, that was crazy, man. It was like that was so, and it's like the refs didn't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody ran on the field. They got scared or something, but it's like I was just it was really like a dream because I was like, maybe tomorrow we get to play. I was like, maybe tomorrow we probably can line back up. You know, we just do the play over. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I was thinking something like that was gonna happen. They don't came though, man.
Hey.
So I was like, I don't know about that, man. That was kind of crazy.
Man, my heart was hurt, man. I saw those refs like, cause I mean, I forget what play it was, but Courtney threw it up. I saw Newt bring. I was blocking, but I saw him like I heard the crowd and I saw him like bring it down. So we ran. You know, we had to run down there, and the refs kind of got together. I was looking at the clock. The clock stopped. You know what I'm saying? I think what we had like maybe three seconds or something like that.
3 or 4 seconds.
3 or 4 seconds, right? So the clock stopped. We ran up there. Man, it's like the refs got together. Like we ran up there to run and spike the ball. And then like the refs got together and they huddled up. They said something and then they took off. I'm like, that's it?
It's like they know the seconds. They know they're supposed to fix the clock.
Right.
It's like it seemed like how everybody ran on the field. It's like it scared them or something. But that's something that still needs to be challenged, man. That's like we need a flag on that play today, man. Like we gotta go back and line back up, man, and get our one play back, man. Give us our 4 seconds. Let's fight the ball, and y'all stop the clock.
Man.
You know, cause we supposed to been state champs 2 times in a row, but they're doing their thing now, though, man. So
yeah,
happy for our boys.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, so we're talking about, you know, your life, you know, and you as a linebacker. So what do you remember about your experience, you know, at Miami Central? What did you learn? What was the culture like? I know I'm from there too, but I just want you to speak about it.
You know, we had like a couple of different coaching staffs from my era, you know, coming from JV, dealing with Coach Ice, you know, dealing with Coach Saunders, Coach Eversteed. Yeah. But when we got on varsity, my junior and senior, you know, I had Coach Saunders and Coach Fields. Coaching, you know, I already who I was as a person, but Coach Saunders, he taught me, you know, read. He taught me how to read the O-line. And that made me like I would say a great linebacker because I don't even know why he put me at middle, but I'm the smallest one. He want to put me at middle, but my instinct to look at that helmet of the O-lineman and when he made that first move, it was like I just knew where to go at. And I thank Coach Saunders for that, man. He made me a good linebacker. He used me for it. And reading helped me a lot, man. Just reading and everything else was just you end up at the ball. Had Mike on the side of me, had Ali on the side of me, you know, had Brian, you know, missed him, you know, had him on the line, we had Jeff, you know what I'm saying? We had House. We had a lot of players, you know what I'm saying? We had Cochran, we had Tutu,
Toribio,
Brutus, Rivio.
Yeah.
Man,
we
had
were
a lot
loaded.
of players on the line and linebacker that made things easier. Junior, you know, man, a lot of us, man.
Gotcha.
So I thank my teammates, you know what I'm saying? Having a good teammate made me a better player. Got me to college.
Hey, dude, I tell you that, man, because you remember my size, dude, man, going against y'all, battling against y'all boys in practice. Y'all got me ready, dude. Y'all earned me the scholarship. You know what I'm saying? Straight
y'all
up.
got me ready because, you know, we both had small size. So it was like, all right, if I can handle my old linemen now, right, and I can handle them, and then it to be like y'all can handle us, then y'all can go handle them. Like it was. Man,
game day was so easy, both. Easy,
yeah, man.
Easy, man. It's that hard work we put in. Remember them bad boys?
Man, me and Ali was just talking about that the other day, man. I used to be coming in, snot coming out my nose, man. Just trying to make 45 seconds, and man, even though you would be in your 5th period, 6th period class, your heart is beating like, dang, I got bad boys today. Or I got 10s today. Like, yo, everybody get to go home. Your heart beating. You got the butterflies.
Man, I remember those days, boy. I remember those days, man. Man, dude, Coach Pacheco, he brought that in. Coach Pacheco, I don't remember running bad boys until he got there.
Yeah, he brought the bad boy. He did. Either him or Saunders. I don't know. But I know. I want to say maybe Saunders.
Mm-hmm.
I think he brought it in though, but the bad boys made us tough though, man. I think I came back. It's so crazy. I came back when I was in college, and I went to run with them like, and one bad boy had me tied. I was like, hold on,
So
like that bad boy had you, ain't get you right.
that's
But
like running a quarter. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I don't know if you remember track.
I used to be dying every quarter, boy. I used to be like, this ain't for me. I used to
Hey,
be like, man, track is stupid. I'm like, all you do is pass lines? Man, I want to hit somebody. Them over here dying across the line. They ain't sit right with me either. I'm like, I'm struggling to cross the line. Like, man, this is not right. I think I need to go back to football.
oh, I used to remember watching y'all, boy. I was like, no way. I'm not doing that. That quarter? Man, that thing was something
Man.
serious, huh?
I used to be like sitting there. I used to be like, I gotta run today, Coach Bro. He's like, nope. I used to be like, yes, yes. The whole I used to be like, yes. And he's like, you gotta run. I used to be like, oh shoot, like my heart just dropped, bro. Now I be telling Mom I gotta run, and she'll come. Man, I come in fourth place, dead, can't breathe. I don't want to take pictures. I'm like, my shit lost. Like, you want to take a picture? Like, I can't even breathe. I can't even see. It's
Right.
all black right now, man. I don't want to take no pictures of coming in fourth place. I want to go back to football, man.
Oh man. All jokes aside, man, did track help you for football?
Hey, that's tough, man. But
Yeah. Did they help you for football though?
you know what I'm saying? It got me fast, man. It dropped me to a 4.3.
Oh
I was
yeah.
like, what? Yeah, it
Yeah.
dropped me to a 4.3. I was running a 4.5 every 4.5, 4.5, 7, 4.5, 3. And I ran that track for that one good 2 months.
Uh-huh.
I ran the 40 and I was running 4.35, 4.37, like easy.
Damn.
And I was
really?
like, dang, yeah.
That's
So
what's
it
up.
helped a lot, man.
That's what's up,
It helped
man.
a lot.
So tell me about your process to picking colleges, because I remember you went to Akron. What made you choose Akron, and how was the experience there?
My dream was to go to Florida State. And, it came out. I was an undersized linebacker. And in the paper, they got me 5'10", 215, all this stuff here. They coming like, man, you ain't 200 pounds. And they like, you ain't even 6 feet. Like, all our DB 6 feet. They need everybody to be 6 feet or better.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, they'll send me on a visit. They ain't never seen me on a visit. And South Florida, Central Florida, all them offered me. And right before, getting close to signing day, they had two of the guys that they wanted to sign, and they had them to sign. So, like, everybody who really wanted me,
Mm-hmm.
it was like, when they started coming, they started seeing my size. They was like, you know what I'm saying? I played big, but I wasn't the size to fit their team. West Virginia came. When West Virginia came, I didn't even know I was gonna end up playing safety in college. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they was asking can I cover and all this stuff because I want to play like a nickel.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, nah, like
Mm-hmm.
not knowing I was gonna end up in the same type of defense when I go to Akron.
Mm-hmm.
But Akron ended up being the only school telling me that I ain't got a red shirt. You know what I'm saying? I been play my freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody else started saying that they're gonna red shirt. I'm too small to play linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
So I went with Akron because I wanted to play.
Got you.
And I got red shirted.
So was it because they moved you? Was it because they moved you to safety or something?
Man, it's like they already know I was gonna play safety when I got there. They was just telling me, they just sold me a dream, man.
Got you.
They told me I go, you know what I'm saying, I get red shirted. Got there. They were like, well, you getting red shirted. And I was like, that ain't what y'all told me, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
coach was like, what you gonna like? What is it? I had to stick with it.
Mm-hmm.
Then my coach got fired that same year. So my freshman year, that fall semester, I had my coaches that recruited me, and then I had new coaches in that spring.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a whole new coaching staff, and I had to prove myself to them. They didn't know who I was,
Mm-hmm.
but they gave me a chance to prove myself. But they was always bringing in their own guys every year. So it was like every year we fighting for a position, but I keep my position, but it was just a battle every year.
Got you.
It was real fun.
Mm-hmm. So What type of advice would you give kids or student athletes going through that transition before they pick a college? What would be like the best process? Like if you could rewind and go back, what type of advice would you give them or give yourself?
My advice to the kids and the parents would be to really get to know like that coach. You know what I'm saying? Like when they go and recruit, like don't just go sit around the coaching staff. Like go talk to the players. You know,
Yes.
go talk to them, but try and get around the players because them the people gonna really tell you how the coach is gonna treat you when you get there. Like when I got to Akron, my coach walked past me and I say hello and he'll walk right past me. And I be like, huh? Like you sitting at my mama's house and told him you gonna take care of me this, and I just walk by and be like, hey coach, and that man would speak back to me. I just be like, it's crazy.
Right.
So it's like being in the atmosphere, you can't talk to your coaches. You know what I'm saying? Then as far as like distance, being away from home, like that played a big part in it too. Every spring game, it was me and two other guys from Miami. So after every spring, all their parents would come. You know what I'm saying? After the spring game, after the spring, you be looking around like,
oh, I remember.
You know, it's too far, but parents just be coming up for, you know, trips like that. You just having to be with your friends, y'all be each other's family for that day. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. You know, you got. I remember hugging one of my homeboys like from the crib, like, yeah, man, you know, good. You know what I'm saying? Good game, and we family. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got nobody to hug right now, so we got. We both looking around, scratching our head like, ain't no mom and daddy here. Like, come give me a hug, man. We need a hug right now, man. We need some Miami love. But just, you know what I'm saying, how far you want to be away from home, getting a good grasp of that coach, how he is with his players. And other than that, you know, position, you know, how many players in that position you playing, you know, is it a senior there? You know, that's gonna determine how early you're gonna play. So,
got you. So you said what now?
Now, a lot of things go into factor, but you know what I'm saying, the atmosphere, the weather, the distance, and you know, the depth chart, coach personality.
So, how was your experience playing in the MAC?
I had a coach, you know, they only. My experience playing in the MAC was. I was about to say whack.
No, I didn't hear what you could talk about the coach first and then the MAC. I couldn't hear you. Like it like kind of stopped. Yeah.
Oh, no, I forgot what I was going to say about the coach. But playing in the MAC was like, it was cool. It's nothing like the Central, man. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's nothing like Central, man. It's like playing in the MAC was cool, but I felt like I was on a sorry team, and that's no disrespect to my teammates and stuff like that. I felt like I was like, all right, but you know, like, I feel like I wasn't on a good team, and you go do your best and still lose and stuff.
Dude,
I wasn't used to that.
Dude, I feel you, dog. Dog, when I first got to college, dude, I was like,
used to that, man. Like, my first game, EJ, I was like, hold on, this is not right. It's not right. I said it's not right because we playing our rival. We playing a rival. So in my head, we playing the West. They blue and gold too. Man, I was looking at my team and like, am I on the right team? Like, something not right. Cause, bro, they over there snapping. They cutting up. They cussing it and going. My team, la. Nobody say nothing to me. We losing. Cuss me out some more. I'm looking to dress up for the game. And I'm just sitting here like, man, I ain't with this. And then, man, we go to the halftime. I'm like, man, y'all just got cussed out. Everybody they spitting in y'all face, cussing y'all out. We getting whooped. Ain't nobody say nothing. Ain't nobody say nothing. EJ, I'm like,
Wow.
ain't nobody say, come on, let's. Nobody said, oh, keep.
Wow.
And I was like, Chevin, be quiet, cause you ain't dressed enough. You ain't feel.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got the right to say nothing. But I'm about to say, man, I don't like. I'm just still like, be quiet. And then, man, they beat us. When they beat us for the wagon wheel after the game. The whole sideline ran to our
Wow.
sideline.
Wow.
Like the
Wow.
whole team ran
Mm-hmm.
out, and it was lined up across, and they just cussing, snatched it. And I was like, this is not where I'm supposed to be at. I'm supposed to be with them. Like, I'm supposed to be on their team. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on the wrong team, man.
Right.
Nobody said nothing. I was so bad. I was embarrassed. I went in the locker room and I cussed everybody, cussed out. I was like, man, I don't know what y'all on more, but we don't do this, bro. Everybody will be cussing me out, man, and nobody say nothing back. Like, I want to, like, and just because of that, I was redshirted. So when I started playing my next year, man, every game I cut up, I had to say something, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, we ain't doing it. Every time I'm saying something, boy, like I couldn't say nothing. Y'all okay with it?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't okay with that, man.
Right.
So I got used to. I ended up being a leader because of that type of stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
I had to bring that Miami attitude up there, man.
Right.
And I remember the coach. He what's say he named the defense after me.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to defense Blue Swarm, and we in meeting super pursuit angle. You know, we go to the ball just regular. Where we got the ball, going to the ball, and he just see me going to the ball, by moving slow, and he like, that's how he wanted defense to be. He want everybody full speed to the ball, and he wanted to get him some Miami energy for the Blue Swarm, man. So I always try to have y'all boys up there with me while I was on the field, man, because I was lonely.
Yeah, dude, I feel you, dog. I thought it was like that whole mindset of what you said. I thought it was just me when I got to college, but I ended up playing as a freshman. I played D2 ball. I think we won our first 3 games and then lost our 4th game. And I was snapping too. I'm like, man, because I'm like, because everybody, they were in the back of the bus laughing. And like, but people from other teams and other cultures, they're not used to that, dog. We used to win all the time. So our mindset was different. You know what I'm saying? So I realized once I left Central that everything else wasn't like that, dog.
Yeah. People okay with losing and going home. And like even the coaches, man, my coach said, hey, let's just win 6 games and work on our conference. I say, coach, no, we don't do that. We win all our games in, then that means we win the conference too. No,
right.
Work on 6 games, just focus on the 6 games. We automatically know, coach. If we win all of them, we automatically do that anyway, man. Then coach had an argument about this because I don't want to lose no game. He's okay with losing games.
None.
Bro, I was like, man.
Yeah.
I was in the wrong place. At the wrong
So let's talk about like maybe your favorite game or your best game while at Akron.
Well, I had a lot of good games. One of my best games I say was against Marshall. I had like 14 tackles.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was my red shirt freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
I had like 12 tackles against our rival Kent State against Josh Krebs. You know?
Mm-hmm.
My senior year, I had a great game against Kent State against Julian Edelman. Whacked him a couple of times. Of course, would be a good game. NC State, Purdue. My best game, I would say, would be probably, I would say Kent State my senior year because Julian Edelman, that man a beast, man. He just do what he want to do when he get the ball. Like, you can't tackle him with one hand. You can try to truck him. He going to spin off it. And we stopped him. We beat him, man. I blasted him, man. Was
he a quarterback? Was he a quarterback?
He was a quarterback. But it was like, you know how when imagine playing against Vic and the coach on the sideline, like, somebody stop him, please. It was like, it's like one of them moments and coach just called a blitz out of nowhere, and I didn't even know when he was about to call a blitz, and I just ran into him head on full speed, and like coach was just like, yes, like damn, because this nigga just, and it was just like that started the momentum, and everybody just went to whacking him, man.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up, man. So what was
I know we beat him, man.
Uh-huh.
That was a big game for us, cause like,
No, go ahead. I couldn't hear you. Go ahead. It's like it lags a little bit.
Akron, I'm just saying, like playing for Akron, like the biggest thing is they can win, they can lose every game, but as long as they beat Kent State, it's like they okay. That's like as long as you beat the West type thing, you know what I'm saying? That's what Julian Edelman played for. He was like our rivals.
Yeah, I can't live like that.
That's all about it.
I can't live like that. Like as a coach, as a former player, even like coaching my athletes, and I coached on the coaching staff, which was the same way. I went in to the coaching staff. He wanted help with the offensive line. And I saw in this office, he like beat this high school team. And I'm like, wait, coach, I want to go to state. Like, that's my goal. Like, I came here. I want to win it all. Like, you talking about beat this team. I'm like, what? And they weren't even that good. I'm like, I watch film. I'm like, man, dog, it's a different mindset, dog. And I had to kind of teach him. I'm like, coach, let's say champions. He was the same way as your coach. He was like, we're going to win these games. I'm like, no, coach, we can win them all. Like, we don't want to program the kids to win half the games. We want to shoot for all of them. You know what I'm saying? But, dog, everybody not like that, dog.
He better tell me I'm no loser. Man, we went to play Virginia Tech, not Virginia Tech, but Virginia Cavaliers.
Yeah.
I think that's Virginia. Man, that's a big team compared to Akron.
Right.
But I don't care. I'm like, my favorite. That's to me. That's the West. That's the biggest school ever. So we going to play them before the game started. My coach didn't say win. He said, "Listen, we're not expecting nothing from you guys. Just do your best." I was like, what? Man, I cried. Man, I cried, EJ. I was like, this is not, man, what you talking about? Man, we finna go win. And then after that game, bro, I was so mad after the game. Coach was like, man, I don't know. My coach was so proud of the defense because he like, I don't know why y'all play like that. I ain't expect y'all to play like that. And I'm like, coach, like, I don't know what y'all was talking about. We wouldn't go win, even though we got beat.
Yeah.
I was out there whacking the boy like they was any other team, you know what I'm
right.
saying? Like, how everybody, I'm not saying it was me, but we all feed off each other, you know what I'm saying? But I know I wouldn't have that mind state of how, like, I'm a Rocket.
Right.
And we did our thing, man. They just also couldn't do what they were doing, but coach was so happy after the game how hard we played.
Yeah.
And they ain't expect their own players to play hard. And it was like,
that's
and
crazy,
then after that game, it was like, oh, okay, now we know what we can expect from y'all. It's like, what type of mind state is that? And it's just like, that's why, man, you know how like in Miami we be 40-0, we finna score one more time and blow you out some more.
Yeah.
Man, up there it's like they have rules. And Optimus Little League, if you 21 them and zip, if you was to score another 28, you get penalized. They don't want you to hurt the kids' feelings.
Man, get out of here, dog. Come on, dog. Man.
I'm like, man, I'm gonna score again, and I'm gonna hurt your
every
feelings.
time.
Like, I'm gonna get in trouble for bombing you again.
Man,
that's the atmosphere up there. So like, people gotta be very careful which schools they choose and the atmosphere, the coaches.
Yeah.
That stuff hurt my game, man. It was like, it made me a little soft.
Right. Hey, man.
I love the game, though. I love my teammates, man.
Yeah, I feel you, dog. But, like, me and my boy, we do our little coaching thing. And I told him, man, he ever get a head coaching gig, because we both kind of left that last school that we went at. I'm trying to score 70. I'm trying to score 100. I'm trying to light up the scoreboard, dude. That's how we talk to our offense, dog. Like, I don't get it, dog. But it's been coaches around us and people on staff. They don't understand us. We have that killer mindset. They don't. They like, oh, look, no, we just gonna do this. I'm like, man, this football, man. That dude trying to hit you in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's a fight. You know what I'm saying? You go in the
Oh,
fight thinking you
man.
losing. Like what type of mindset is that?
I said Miami, like, man,
Yeah.
it bred me like my teammate atmosphere. I say professional or more a little mature, but like the hunger attitude, like that attitude that I had in high school, like I'd rather have that attitude all day than my college attitude.
Right.
Because it's like in high school it was like you work hard, you get rewarded. You work hard, you get rewarded. In college, you work hard, and they want to push you mentally. Like
that's crazy.
It'd be like
that's crazy.
It was crazy stuff that I had to go through in college. Like it was like cause my coach was psychologist. He was psychologist, so that was his major. So he's always trying to play with the kids' mind. But a lot of kids was getting broken by that, and some was able to deal with it, some wasn't. And you wouldn't know. And I used to watch the coaches. They'll get in the meeting, and they'll be like, "All right, we're gonna mess with each other today." You don't know it. You know what I'm saying? I watched the coaches plot to mess on EJ. And EJ couldn't practice, and every coach just fussing at you for no reason. Like,
wow. Really?
And you about to say, "Coach, stop talking to me like this." They just waiting for you to explode, and when you explode, it's he's just a bad guy. But this kid don't know. These kids people got all type of problems going on, and people trying to stay focused, but they just trying to weed people out. Them dealing with me, I'm from Miami, so I used to watch them do it to me. I just bother them. I just get myself in trouble. I just bother them, you know. Sure, y'all able to bother me? Oh, y'all over there? Oh, I done seen two coaches yell at me for nothing twice. Oh, y'all doing that stuff today? I didn't do that stuff. Hold on. Got y'all. Coach, put your pants down. Coach, put your pants up. Coach, like, y'all able to bother me, man. I'm trying to have a good practice. They want to punish y'all for the run out. I'm for the sing real loud. Like they say, they used to get mad at me. She say, "Y'all want to do this punishment?" I used to be like, "Well, why the coach yelling to the kids we got punishment?" I'm like, "Hey, this ain't no punishment. Y'all get your minds right. You about to get in shape."
Hey, that's what's up, though, man. That's a good mindset to have. You like, forget that. We're going to get this.
Man, because they be trying to, you know how you had a rough practice almost over and they just hit you with a bomb. You're like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
Let me just keep people motivated, man. But they tell me to be quiet. Nah, coach. You able to kill the team spirit with that.
Wow.
But I had a lot of fun in college. Like my coach is nice today. I call my coach and I pop up to his house. He's like, "What you doing here?" Like nothing, man. I be traveling everywhere, so like I'm good with all my coaches still. And I love my college life, man. It's real fun. I had a lot of good memories. Got a chance to win the MAC championship. 2005. You know what I'm saying? I was like always like kind of like the top. What you call it? I was like on the top. First team, second team, all MAC. I was always making that. You know, every other year.
Okay.
So I made a lot of little accolades out there.
Okay. That's what's up.
Had a big old poster on the school.
That's what's
made
up.
the dean's list.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. So what'd you study?
Business administration.
Okay. That's what's up.
Business administration.
So what was life for you right after college? What was your transition like? What did you do?
It was real tough.
Right.
I was trying to figure out what am I going to do. You know, hey, wake up every day. You got to from college. It's just like that last day. I thought I graduated. And on the spring. I thought I graduated, so I came back home, go to the NFL. I got put on that's agent told me. I got put on a blacklist because I could speak up too much for myself and others. You get yourself.
You said what? might have to say that one again so they can hear you.
Spring. Oh, I was saying like when the kids go to college, for them to buy in to the coaching staff and the team motto, and not to like go against, you know, because that could kind of get you in trouble.
Right.
You know, you got to be a team player, and sometimes, you know, you being yourself an individual, it can hurt you. In my case, it hurt me, and it wasn't me being a bad individual.
Right.
It was just me being a person too concerned about other players. Like, I would speak up for my teammates who was getting mistreated, and it was like 17 guys up there from Florida. We all up there, 18 hours away from home. We each other family. And they made me host all these kids and get them to sign, and then they signed. Now I'm like responsible for all these kids.
Right.
And then I ain't mistreating them kids, and it's like these kids with me every day. They drive my car every day. Like they like we family. You know what I'm saying? I told them when they get up here, I got them. And now they up here, and now the coach is like mistreating them, and now I gotta say, Coach, that's not right, Coach.
Right.
That's not right. Like we 18 hours away from home, and like, but now I'm speaking up for people, but at the same time, I get punished for it.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was like, cause it'd be things like, say I use you for example, you know, they telling you EJ come to practice every day, you working hard, we'll play you, and you just happen to just get frustrated because they basically like treat you like a stepchild for whatever reason. And you just transferred to another school, but you my brother. I'm like, that's EJ. And Coach calling you all type of traders and stuff like that from the team. I'm like, no, Coach, EJ not a trader. EJ just want to play. You know, he's tired of sitting on the sideline watching everybody else get water, and he dehydrated. So I'm just like, Coach, like, y'all told him things and y'all like keep y'all words with him, and he a little frustrated, you know, so now he want to go, but I'm just letting the coach know, don't call him a trader in front of the team. Like that's my brother still. That's our brother still. That type of stuff get me in trouble.
Wow, that's crazy.
Get me in trouble, man. I ain't not so get me in trouble because I was speaking in front of the whole team, you know, just thinking like we all family, you know, our teammate just transferred, you know, and this would happen. We was like probably like 6 and I think it was like probably like 4 and 6 or something like. And I'm just in there like, man, I'm already mad. I told Coach for the season we don't lose games. And he didn't call him a team in the trade. I'm like, man, I gotta talk to the team, man. And I'm like, I need to talk to the team. He like, you want me to stay? I'm like, y'all want to? So I gotta talk to the team. They stayed. And I was like, man. I was like, listen, man. I was like, I want to apologize first, but we sorry. I'm like, we only want to win 6 games. I'm like, bro, like, to even accept that.
Yeah.
Like, I want to apologize for you accepting that, but that type of mind state, man, we suck. Right. We losers because we only want to win 6 games. And I was like, if all my leaders, y'all suck too, because y'all bought into it too. So we just a sorry team. Look at our record. And the coach is probably mad at me. We go fucking go on the field and run this shit.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Like, come on, we on the field, we can want more, but we buying into the low standard and look what we getting. And, like, I'm be mad at nobody but ourselves. We sorry.
Yeah.
Because we only want to do this. And next thing you know, I just noticed everybody was just standing there. I just left out the room. But the coach came to me. He was like, that was a real powerful message. He was like, he get what I'm saying and all that type of stuff there. But behind the scenes, he punished me for it. Like he'll come to me and tell me, like, I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? I was telling him, like, you can't water one plant and don't water the other. What you think gonna happen, coach? Like, you can't do that to your players, you know what I'm saying? Like, this player down in your face and the other one flourishing. Ain't gonna happen. I'm like, the coach came to me. Yeah. he was like evolution.
Mm-hmm.
He was saying like the kid got to evolve. And I'm like, Coach, you want the kid to evolve? Like that's after the season. Like right now, people trying to play. Right now, people trying to make an impact. You know what I'm saying? And just the message that he had wasn't really. It wasn't good for the kids.
Yeah. Gotcha. So
I said, you really got to pay attention to the coaches that still your kids gonna be around.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't like us. It was like a PA Ohio thing against Florida, and my coaches were like, "Talk the kids," and it's like, imagine you coming to practice, EJ, you just happen to just go stand by your coach, and the coach just say, "Hey, you don't come out here with that Florida attitude." You like,
I know, dog.
huh?
Oh, that's
you
crazy.
talking about like, it's like you just you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's just, every day is a battle with you and your coach because you from Florida and they from PA. So, pay attention to who the coach is gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
Kids, you growing young man, you know you got to start speaking up for yourself, and you know what I'm saying. And, yeah, you want to be around somebody that you can trust your kids with.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up, man.
But then having guidance as well to know when to be quiet. You know, for me, I had no guidance, so it was like I didn't have a day to call and be like, "What should I do? What should I do?" So it's me trying to be daddy and the player
right
at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. And I know that probably, tough because just like you said, you're 18 hours away trying to figure out life, you know what I'm saying? And you got to figure it out on your own in a sense, you know what I mean? So I know that's tough.
Bro, man, trying to test you.
Every day, dog. That's crazy.
It was fun, though. It was real fun because, it made you longer for life. A lot of kids, man, got broken. Like, some of them kids became drug addicts, overdose. Like,
wow.
A lot of them teammates of mine, like, actually broke. I remember that stuff, man.
Wow.
That stuff played a big role on kids.
It does.
They don't be knowing like the effect they be having on these kids.
Right. Like,
that's who my kid was starting quarterback. Like we had one of our quarterback, he overdosed. You know what I'm saying? Just off of taking too many pills and dealing with heroin. And like we had a kid from Florida. And I'm not saying that Jackie Man wasn't a good quarterback for CJ. It was better. But he went from Ohio. He was an Ohio kid. They not playing, but he like Michael Vick. You supposed to just put him in, let him do his thing. They not just because he's not from Ohio. But the other kid, he's from Ohio, but he fell in drug tests. He on this and that, and instead of them getting him the help, they just let him do what he do, keep playing him. But the other kid, they suspend him when he get in trouble, but they don't punish the other kid. But he ended up overdosing on the same stuff that they allow him to do. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So it's like a lot of stuff sometimes kind of tough for the kids because it be a lot. You be growing up in college, man, trying to become something. Like the pressure, man. CJ, that pressure of like me just knowing I'm not gonna be starting. You be like, hold on, man. I got to start. I'm from Miami. Like I don't do second string. Like
right. Right.
I have my coach though every day, man. Start, coach. Chevin, get out of here. I start. Tomorrow. What I gotta do now to get better? Like, drop a little bit more deeper. Like, so I was aggravated by Coach CJ. Boy, before the season start, I gotta be number one, boy.
Right.
I'm a rocket. Like, I'm gonna be.
Right. Wow.
Pressure, man.
Wow, I think that's so funny, man. Like, that's funny because that mindset, I carried the same mindset. And I spoke to Dino. I did him on the chat, and I'm gonna keep reaching out to the guys, man. And I had that same mindset, dog. Even though I went to a D2 school. This is my helmet. I went to St. Aug, right, in North Carolina, dude. All the linemen, I think at the time, the left tackle was probably like 6'5". The guard was like 6'2". The center was short. He was like 5'10", but he was 290. Other dude was like 6'3". The other guy was 6'5". I went into practice, my small tail. I said, I'm going to take his spot. Just like that, I'm going to take his. And I did it. I played by the third game, I started like all the rest of my games, my career. Nigga, I wasn't sitting the bench. I wasn't going to sit the bench. I worked way too hard to ever sit a bench. But that's the mindset we had. And I think we carried it from Central because just the mindset of our coaches and the way they instilled in us. We not losing. Yeah. We don't play to lose. We winning every single game.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And that's why with them kids doing today, how they won a championship like that. How we got in championships.
Yeah.
Saying last years.
Them boys doing their thing right now.
And like that's that mindset, that rocket mind state, like some kids go to school.
It is, man.
But transition up to college, man. After like me having to transition, not going to the NFL, it was a little tough just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with life with myself. Like, cause ain't nothing like making the crowd say ooh, or doing something that have an impact on somebody other than yourself. Like, you're not gonna do something for myself all the time, but it's like to help somebody. And like that you can't really get that impact like you can get on the field. What I mean by like, you know how you make that big block, you know what I'm saying? For the quarterback, that pancake or whatever for the quarterback throw that touchdown or whatever. It's like, it's like that small thing you did, or that big thing you did that just helped. This big, it's like what can I find out? What can I find that in life? You know what I'm saying? Where I can do something that can. And it's like, that's why I started to make it so.
Really?
For real, because it was like, what could I, it was like, that's one of the big reasons, like, what could I do to help somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, because the results that I get back from people are how, you know, they was ashamed of their face, how they couldn't go out without makeup, they had this bump by this acting, how this, you know what I'm saying, rash cleared up. Them be my exception when I hear the results, you know what I'm saying, from
that's what's up.
That people get from the product, and
that's what's up. Yeah. So how'd you get into making soap, and how'd you learn how to make soap?
I was always dealing with herbs since I was young, and when I first started making soaps, I was just chilling with one of my friend girls, and she was going on her herbal journey. And I was just sitting there just like, what could I do to help her, like, on this journey? And I was just like, and something just clicked in my head. I was like, make her a soap. And I was like, I don't know how to make a soap. And I was like, well, learn. And I just was like, all right. And I just went to researching, man, just researching how to make it. And then I first started with like a melt and pour soap. You can go to Michael's, and anybody can just go to Michael's and get a soap and melt it down and put whatever you want in it. And I just melted it down and put all type of herbs that can help her or whatever. And she loves the soap, and I was like, okay, whatever. And I just started giving them to people.
Okay.
I just giving away, just giving to people, just giving away, and I was just giving away soap. And everybody was like, you gonna sell it? I was like, no. Like, it's soap. It just became a hobby, and then just giving it to me. People kept asking me to sell it to them. And I was like, nah, just get it. And I just one day watched my face on Facebook. Everybody was like, can they buy a soap? And I was like, I gotta make a price for this.
That's what's up, though, man. That's cool.
However, man, I made $1,000 like in the first month. And I was like, and people was like, you have a website? I'm like, no, I got no website. Just DM me or inbox me or cash out. And like, no, get a website. I'm like, so I end up getting a website. Like, it's like the people made me get the website. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It went from there, man. It went from word of mouth, people results. And next thing you know, I just be shipping everywhere, man. And make soap, no matter what, whether I sell it or not, I'm gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Because I love doing it. And for me to have a soap in my hand, I go so I can give somebody a soap. I know this a cure something. I clean up an acne, I bump off pimple. Like I feel like I help somebody. So
man, that's what's up.
Fun to me.
That's what's up. So tell me your website. I'll make sure I put it up so the people know, so they know where to find your products.
It's unlimitedbitelove.com. Because it's unlimited, man, because somebody might have a pimple, or you might just have oily skin, or you might just have dry skin. Everybody got different situations, so ain't no telling how it's gonna work for you. So it's unlimited. So somebody call me like it did, I'm like it did. Everybody has different results, man, and it can be fun.
That's what's up. So what's your favorite soap to use?
All of them, man. All of them. Every time I make a soap, I can't wait to take a shower. Every time I make a soap, I be like, "Oh, I can't wait to take a shower." Just to soap up and lather me in soap, man. Like for real, man.
Hey, that's your pitch right there, though. That's a pitch right there. That's a pitch right there, dude. Every time I make a soap, I want to take a shower. That's dope right there, though. That's what's up. Think about it, though. That's a pitch, though. Like somebody asked you about my soap, man. My soap's so good.
I like that.
Every time I make one, I want to take. Just fuck it. Damn.
I just want to take a shower, boy.
Let's go. That's what's up.
Really, boy.
Damn.
Yeah,
man, I think that's pretty dope. Like I said, I'll put it up there, man, and I'll push it out to people so people can know about your product and know exactly what you're doing right now. And that transition, that little space that you were sitting in, you figured it out. You got to the other side, and you're an entrepreneur. You know, you're doing your thing. You're traveling around selling soap, clearing up skin, pimples all over the place.
Yeah, man. I was working for the city of Coral Gables for like 5 years. And I started my soap company there. And while I'm working there, I just talk to my supervisors and stuff. And, you know, it's like they got plans for me to just become a truck driver. And I'm like, you know, that's not my goal in life, you know, to become a truck driver. You know, I want to be in the NFL. So like, I love working here, but it's like that's not it for me, though. I say like, that's not it for me, you know. What I'm saying? It just was like, so I end up leaving there and taking my money, man, and just going full fledged in my business, man. Because it's like I was gonna stay there, and I'm getting off work, tired, and not able to put into my business, not being able to put into my school, man. I just took a leap of faith, man, and went into my business, man. And it's been fun, man. I've been free, and it was just run my business and travel, man. And I love it, man.
Hey, that's what's up, man. You living it up, man, and you pushing your dream. That's what it's all about. So I have a little wrap up thing that I do where you're gonna kind of like fill in the blank. And we have a conversation about a few things, but the first thing is, you can fill in the blank. Confidence is what to you?
Confidence to me is everything.
That's what's up.
Key to success.
The key to success. All right. So attitude is what?
To me, attitude. To me, is like an outfit. You know what I'm saying? You wear it. You can take it on, take it off. And sometimes you have to have this type of attitude or that type of attitude. So it's a nice outfit you wear.
That's what's up. And mindset is what?
Mindset to me would be your spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they say like a good spirit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have a good mindset or a bad mindset. I say, well, the mindset really is like, maybe the mindset would be like when the car first starts. It's like when the ripple first get dropped in the ocean, that first ripple is like, it's the beginning of your creation, I would say.
That's what's up. And last one before we,
Yeah, because you know, you can speak things to existence. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I ain't saying nothing.
No, I heard you say you could speak stuff into existence, and it kind of like cut off.
Oh yeah, I was saying you could speak things, you know, into existence, and you can use your mind and think things as well. You know how we just do our vision boards, to sit in the dark before the game and think things before it happen, and you know, mind is powerful.
The mind is powerful, man. And it's funny that you said that. It's like you had a little conversation with yourself, and boom, you created a soap.
Yeah. Just like that.
Just like that. All right, and the last one is you fill in the blank. Chevin is what? Or who?
Chevin is a humble guy that's willing to help whoever, man. Unconditional, people, man. It's like to see everybody do great. Nobody's greater than nobody, man. We are equal.
That's what's up, man. I love it, man. And this is my wrap up. Like I said, we all go through that roller coaster in life. Why not have a guide to elevate your mindset? Jim, out.